Yeah.
You never sell out.
Never sell out.
They can't tempt you with fortunes or fame.
Sometimes you gotta talk to them,
But
Nipsey.
when that right deal, it comes your
Sometimes they can't handle it though.
But you'll remember how to sign your name.
But we don't care.
Now you
Yeah. It's a moment this special. That's what happens. Stay down, the game bless you. That's what happens. Don't fold, the game test you. If you pass it, you gone, they can't catch you. It's permanent.
What?
I've been down,
I
I
deserve
deserve
this
this
shit.
shit. All
right, here we go.
On my murder
All right.
shit. Yes. Try to threaten me with the fame, ain't concerned with it.
Yes.
Only worry about the green, I'm a herbalist, even though next level look, still achieving those. 7 digits, mono bitches and arena shows. 100,000 make a transfer cause my visa low. Every week I send a text like that to GSO. In the back, feeling like Jigga in the GS4. Me and Boogie on some need to know.
Who was that?
Watching ATL, nigga on the PS4.
Say they mad.
They hating on us, I don't even know.
Who cares?
Nipsey hustle when the link is on.
Hey.
Niggas lame, but to each his own. Change the game, now I need a throne.
That's right.
$500,000 Uncle Sam, hate to see it go.
Hate to see it go.
All money in the squad, nigga, even know.
Even though.
Man, it's hot like a ghetto. Hey, calling from the ghetto.
From the ghetto.
Live from the ghetto.
Live from the ghetto.
Live from the ghetto.
Yeah.
We ain't like you, we don't like you, we don't like you.
I don't
we
like
ain't
you.
nothing like you. Goddamn, we're
Now sniping.
sniping.
Pow. From way over here.
Calling from the ghetto. We need help down here. Food around here. Or we gon' spray everything down here. Calling from the ghetto. Live from the ghetto.
From the
Pick
ghetto.
up a call from the ghetto.
Yeah.
Pick up a call from the ghetto. We ain't like you. We ain't
love the
never
ghetto.
like you. We ain't even like your type. Man, we'll snipe your type. You go. Live from the ghetto.
From the motherfucking ghetto. What ain't nothing like the motherfucking ghetto. Shout out to the Democratic concentration camps all over America. Press 1. What's today? Monday? My bad, man. I've been off a few days. You know, really thinking about life and where the shows are going. And I know, you know, y'all been studying and stuff like that. So I'm just eager to hear the fellas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. I knew y'all was waiting on the nigga. Come on, kid. But it's good to see people in the chat room. It's good to see people supporting the broadcast. If you haven't, head over to the Cash App. The cash tag is Gills Gang. You feel me? Oh, man. Live from the ghetto in my project. The Soviet American atomic age, the Tataria, the underground city, and the collusion. Not conclusion. Bungalows, collusion. You feel me? And the plan is to get you to understand how it correlates into law. You know, understanding Anglo-Saxon, what is that? Aryan supremacist science. In order to understand this on this level, these are the enemies in power. These are aliens in power. So you got to understand their science-based analogy in this theory. You got to understand their science-based reality in this theory, but stand grounded. Foundation being the word of God, the laws of the republic, and George Washington. Press 1. Anything out of bounds of George Washington is a threat to our national security. Press 1 if you agree. Anything outside the republic, that's Democrats, liberals, socialists, communists, Marxists. Press 1. Democrats disguised as fusion motherfuckers. It don't matter who you is. You operate outside the law, you stand convicted. Press 1 if you agree. Doesn't matter. Hey, I make this shit look good. I told you. If you operate outside the law, if your law is science fiction, you are incompetent, you are insane, and you don't deserve to be in no relationship with nobody, let alone a woman or a man. Press 1. You confused, you dead in law. These are the facts. This the only statistic out here. If you're black, if you identify with being dead in law, then that's just you. We've been talking for 3.5, 4 years, 2 years strong on this topic. Every sophomore, junior, senior, press one should have in their brain a concept of the 1828, the Bible, Geneva Bible, King James, whichever one you want is for you. You go. You feel me? You got 2 lips, vocal cords, and ears, some eyes, and research like me. Go. Like Romero say, go. Nigga, press one, go. The world is big. It's a lot of stuff for you to figure out. You feel me? I know y'all in vote 33. Come on out to vote, bro. There's no monsters up here. Aliens, come on out to vote, bro. Come on. Bring y'all asses about to vote. It's okay. You can think about things up here. Press one. See, here on the surface, you can think about things. Press what? It's the law of George. Free. You ain't got to sugarcoat shit. You ain't got to get all dressed up in Hollywood. Niggas need a spot where we can kick it. Spot that's just for us. Press one, but you got to be a G to get in. Press one. You not a G? Use a quantum anomaly. That's what your ass is, a quantum anomaly. You feel me? Your ass is in the world. If you fake it, that's on you. That ain't got nothing to do with Kev. Press one. I've been walking this walk of discipline and being real. You know, as a man, conducting myself in this world appropriately, I really stepped this shit up in my personal life. All you little niggas over there thinking this shit is a facade or something. Bro, y'all go ahead. Rico, you can text me every morning. Go ahead. Go ahead. You and your homegirl with the ponytail. Press what? Mad. Because Kev and Paul in love. See, press one. Hey, man, yeah, that ball is low. What? Press one. Nah, that's because most women of the world are liars, cheaters, deceivers, heartbreakers, and I won't let you back in my life. So I'm taking the I got standards. Press one. I got standards now. Press one. I done moved up, bro, from Pookie and Ray Ray. Fuck that. Nigga. I done moved up. I done graduated, boy. I got discipline. Best one now, fuck that. Y'all gonna quit making fun of us. I'm down here in the Aqualand in the underworld with the Pookies and Ray Rays. Y'all stop it. If they don't got nothing, they there. Press one. They don't got nothing. A black man gonna be there for some kids, you pimp. You gotta be a real low key piece of shit. You know. Press one. Yesterday, courtesy of the road. Guess what we did yesterday on the road? Guess what y'all did? Yes, I was crying and shit. All the little project kids came up. I was throwing away all the trash from all of my gaming equipment. They ain't gonna ask me to play no video games, you feel me? So what I did was I gave them all the weapons. All the Nerf nigga jail ball blasters they can ever have. Press one, they was out all day. They done stole it. They had 150,000 jail balls, 6 guns, nigga, and war all day. Press one, I'm handing out guns and Nerf. Just all go on out there and play. They wasn't hurting. They wasn't climbing on the roof, about to jump off and hurt themselves. They wasn't stealing things. They just out being kids. You remember that? Pow. Press one, you gotta be the change that you want. That's courtesy of the road. Y'all did that. No state involved, no 501(c), no tax deductible needed, nigga. Just me and Amazon in the road. Press one. I'm gonna take a picture with all of it like this. We gonna change the community ourselves, but what? And just give me Amazon and Flash Friday. Flash sales. And we good. Press one. Where they going? Bam. That's my goal. Every Every month is the upgrade day motherfucking fun time. So they don't see the horrors in the hood or have to, you know, give their attention to how shitty these cracks in the ground is outside and why they ain't came and fixed the trash can yet. And why all the mattresses on the back, why who ain't picked up yet? Why the dog shit over there? Who dogs is these? That's one. Y'all gotta you gotta fight back with being good. I know it's hard. You gotta fight back with being good. Shit, Todd told me, Kev, you wanna go to the football game? Nigga, I decided to give back too. Press one, each one, teach one. In my community, each one, teach one, huh? Hell yeah. Kids, round up. Mm-hmm. Ah, what a great time it is to be alive for me and people like myself. People who've been growing mentally over the past 2, 3 years. You realize time really don't even exist. That shit flew by. I got gray hair and shit. Look at this shit. Press one. That's that knowledge and wisdom kicking in. Press one. I'm in the mirror like, damn, this is what they meant by salt and pepper. They was really hitting on me. Press one. They was hitting on me. Damn. Young men like, what's up, OG? What's up? You can call me an OG. That's right. That's right. I don't made it. Listen up, little punks. Listen up, little niggas. I know y'all ain't getting no treats and no motherfucking toys and shit. So this is what we gonna do. Keep this yard clean, protect our community. Real GD Vice Lord shit. You heard? I mean, shit. Cause we gonna call y'all the cleanup crew. All right, put these shirts on right now. Yeah, clean up your broomstick. No, son. Put that down. Not that type of cleanup crew. Real brooms and pooper scoopers, bro. We gonna clean up. Press one, you gotta train these kids up. Even if they ain't yours, it takes a village. Even if it's one nigga in the village. You gotta go. So hopefully the shift in my classroom, maybe one of them say, man, I saw you teaching about science, man. You feel me? I'm trying to just step it up for the bungalows, for the freshmen coming in, You can't, when they see you on the internet or outside, you want to be some type of positive influence, some type of positive outlet for little kids, especially black boys and girls who really just outside. And outside leads to, if there's nothing to do, things to do. So, if we can stop one, you probably save a whole fucking generation. You probably save a whole population one day. One person. Yeah, he probably had 15 kids in the future. Who knows? What I'm saying, But I'm saying. So the Soviet atomic age, the space revolution, collusion between the two nations, the Sputnik, the overhead radar. I got a lot of stuff in my algorithm now. I guess all that access I give them apps to monitor my speech patterns and shit really paid off because I'm getting suggested shit I want to see. Press one. I want to see white people saying the sun simulator. I want to see little white boys with these high-tech computers prove it. I got kids proving there's a sun simulator. Not that we don't know, but it's a blessing that technology, these children aren't as illiterate and dumb as the world projects them to be. They are paying attention, and damn, truth is winning. The big question mark of what the fuck have we been in? What type of mind control have we been in under this theory? Of course, what type of mind control have this? And we've taken on MK Ultra, and we've taken on Disney and and it seems like this is the inception of these mind control is the portal. per se, the scientific portal per se, but natural, meaning after we was hit with so much drug and atomic warfare and guerrilla warfare, I mean, you just in a state of shell shock, internment camps, and you got free enterprise, space talk, and reality of people coming over in spaceships across the water by the millions, aliens landing here by the millions, by law, aliens. So you have to approach their sci-fi theory with a bit of, you really got to cipher through it. Begin to separate the salt from the pepper by blowing on it gently. Yeah, I know the old white people tricks. I was raised Palmdale when I left Hyde Park and Crenshaw. In Palmdale around white people with green hair. Just want to see a magic trick, young man. Press one. What's this, old white man? Teach me something. Let me see. Turning niggas in. My white neighbors turned me into a scientist. Like, let me see. Oh, that's cool. That's real cool. So you ask me, how do I separate it first? And then you do something simple to separate. I thought I had to think of something to separate it. Ah. And that's how science been to me. It's just a slight bit of and if you catch my drift. Press one. Damn, that was a bar. If you catch my drift. Separation. Salt reference. Wheat tears. How easy it is. I should have been a battle rapper. Press one. I should have been that. I am. So now that we kind of know their sci-fi story, the Cabbage Patch Children story, we have all of these things of their big question mark. How did this happen? How did the people underground come from above to a world that was already destroyed and we just kind of like repopulated? That's what these people are saying. They saying it don't make sense because it doesn't. You start to read back on the programming of KCET. It was always Rockefeller Foundation. These aren't paid by this fucking Muppet show was put forth by ExxonMobil and motherfucking Rockefeller Foundation. So we've been getting our history and stuff from the same people in the Roman Catholic Church who destroyed us from our historical point of view, our spectrum on life, the astrological gods given and replaced for the truth, and so forth and so on. Students are beginning to realize within this theory, of course, that they've pretty much made up 1,000 years of history. I'm so proud of the world. 1,000 years of history. God damn it, did you see The Weeknd have a thug moment? Everybody's shooting at each other. I told you. Quit fucking with us R&B singers. You really quit fucking with us, man. I've been singing The Weeknd all week. Nah, I didn't know that was going to happen, but I just been in my weekend mode. I'm telling you, fuck it, I'm a star boy. Nigga. I can imagine Weeknd going to his house right now, nigga. I'm so back. There's a beat, nigga. It's on. Y'all think that this is some love music? You catch a nigga singing The Weeknd or something, they depressed. They hurt greatly. It's about to go down. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, Lord have mercy. I knew that was somebody's going down tonight. But yeah, talk about a reaction. So, and now the good thing, Mr. Benjamin, shout out to you. The good thing, sir, is that people are also realizing maybe there was an atomic, chemical, biological attack on the people on the surface. That will be us, the Freemen, the regular inventors, the runners of the estates, those were the African Americans that names were changed and they were subject to being labeled black in law, which means dead. So till this day, they're dead. They don't matter. They don't even, what you say? I thought I heard a fly type of shit in the political realm. So you dead in law. You're incompetent to run your own affairs. You're untrustworthy. All of these things have to be done for the federal government to have legal jurisdiction over a dead corpse. So the whole Tataria is an underworld of death. Tataria is hell. It's the people, it's demons. Demonology. Meta is death. It's underworld. They flipped it. Remember, I told you by way of Disney. Tataria is the underworld. Tatar is the god, which is Satan of the Bible, of the underworld, which is Thoth in ancient Hermetic principle. If you want to go there with Billy Carson, press one. Just Google it. I don't have to keep reiterating, do this or do that. No. You grow. Tatar is Satan. All you got to do is Google it. So Tatarians are demons. That's why it's democracy, but it's a demonocracy. That's why everything is against God or against the republic or against the kingdom or against the laws of George, who wrote into law what? Levitical ecclesiastical law. Press one. This is a beautiful time to be alive. So being able to correlate all that and make it look easy, you got to do some studying. You got to know your people was genocided. There was a black Holocaust. If you don't know that they robbed the Freemans, if you haven't studied 1898 and what happened in North Carolina, Wilmington, as well as Cape Town, over in the land they call Africa. Press one. All of it is corporations sitting on top of the estate, the Dutch, J.P. Morgan, false banks, running the estates under some false sense of Roman papacy. That's insane. And then you got people afraid. They say they want the truth. They can't handle the truth. They ready to scurry on. You got people that was once with Kev Gills. Man, they hate me right now. Press one, man, they trolling all my friends. Press one, they just hate that Kev even moved on and elevated the conversation beyond what anybody can give me. But look, I don't separate. See? Now they mad at different individuals who they see in the chat room. Mad at themselves. Mad at themselves. We discovered the God real. We put that on blast. We discovered all this stuff. This is new thought. It's a new mind frame. You can't just be going around with the old philosophy of, oh, God said, and then this one, and then that's why Jesus, and then you got your whole concept, and you wasn't paying attention. You wasn't paying attention to why Jesus had to sacrifice, was sent to sacrifice himself. The Son of God. The heirship is to the Son of Man. It's always been Adam. So a lot of y'all philosophies are just thwarted and trajectories should be thrown away. You got to go all the way back to start here. All the way back, because your analogy of Christ, the brazen serpent, the serpent in the garden, all of these things are warped, given to you by scientists who fed you allegorical concepts of astrological gods of their own, pagans, which was actually collusion between Russia and America to send these so-called titans, Russian big bombs into space. Damn. Damn. So all of this is intertwined within the last 120 years, 150 years. The overthrow of the states, God's people are supposed to be taken care of forever and a day. Just as these foreigners are getting taken care of by a foreign illegal regime that is against the people, that has established itself on our lands. Oh, not Indian lands. No, not Turtle Niji, federalized turtle people floating around in the middle of the universe. No, I'm talking about people of the king. I'm talking about something tangible, something real. No, not make believe, not Wonderland. Something real. How come this is real? You can see it in y'all real world. You think that's something you can see and feel. That's cartoon. Disney is your government, and its companies is who you shop with. That's your God. That's your George. That's Mickey Mouse. And because you can't understand that, I'm not stopping. I got a specific path and a specific people I'm talking to. I ain't no damn space alien. I'm a earthling. God made me out the dust of this land. Blew life in me like this. That's why I got big nostrils. See? That's a lot of air I suck up. If you smell, press one. Nah. Jokes. All I'm saying, though, that's what this shit is about. Good and evil. Right and wrong. Truth versus the lie. The truth don't need to look over there, take notes. This one, that one, Billy Carson. I ain't got no teleprompter. You little niggas over there ain't no scrapbook. Ain't none of that. Just me and the people. That's crazy. Now that's interaction. Press one to me and the people. And if I decide to do that, I'll just be bringing up this type of shit. Bringing up the whole extermination unit. You know, you don't need to go study the Hebrew to see this. You don't need to go study Catholicism, Hinduism. You don't got to do yoga. You don't got to do none of that. How did all these people die and get turned into diamond and fossil fuel and put in a crypt under the Roman Catholic Russian Tsar Pope? Huh? Nigga, we on the Starship Enterprise right now. I take things niggas ain't never been. We in the solar system right now, if you think about it. The neurology of this shit is deep. You got to have a great sound mind to understand this. And that's all I've been prepping people for. Understanding Kev. You feel me? Understanding Kev. So when I hold my classes, you're not just pressing one for nothing. You're not falling victim to the jokes and all the side shit, the bungalow comment, all of these things that I be playing with. When the truth is, this is what our university is about. How did Marcus Garvey, dolls, acts, and these things take fold in America to where millions and millions of people of this land were completely exterminated, replaced by tribal Indians saying that they are what? Show me a treaty with George. All these people, I told you take a DNA test, they're going home. China just claimed Native Americans. They said, y'all us. And we sitting around looking at Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. They got y'all doped up. They got you doped up, bro. You don't know nothing. Y'all know all this science except how to destroy the black nations that was here before. Y'all live within their time construct, which means you niggas really don't exist to me. You other teachers really don't exist to me. Because this is going to prove that you're scientific. Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of wishful thinkers, believers in the wonder world, hypotheticals, and we're sitting blatantly in your face. You don't got the testosterone in you. You wasn't created with the testosterone then. You wasn't created with the testosterone to teach about the genocide of the true Jews. Then you step aside. If you believe in spaceships and space aliens and sci-fi theories and all of this wonder world, and every time a movie drop, you gotta, this is why we gotta consciously do this and subliminally do that, and our melanated ancestors will do this, and the Anunnaki's gonna do this one, and they returning on planet Nibiru. Y'all just make shit up. All of y'all religious constructs is made from movies put forth in goddamn 1924. How your whole religion is a goddamn Hollywood production. You talking about goddamn motherfucking 14 BC. The nigga who told you that just found it in 1945 at the movie studio he was created out of. You ain't found no goddamn tablet. That's a goddamn production stone in a 1928 studio, fool. Press one. I'm not falling for no more gadgets and gadgets of you blame-ass artificial intelligence raised Negroes. Moon worshipers. There's a bunch of men who worship the moon. You got to have testosterone, fellas. You got to study. How did we fall? Somebody got to explain why we don't got shit. That means that you got to explain why you ain't got shit. You're going to stand before God and just say, I booped around the community and I did okay because I gave away some backpacks. You think that works? Nigga, what? That just don't work, G. Y'all was raised by women or something, bro. And it's true. We was raised by women and shit. That ain't true, bro. We got to understand this shit on a higher degree. The Moors didn't believe in Christ, but they believe now. Now they say the Russians are showing a Moor Christ. Christ wasn't no damn Moor. Press one. God, the Son of God don't look like this. Press one. The Son of God don't look like these people. Y'all ain't nothing but a Africorps, Afrikaners who slaughtered the native black people of those lands and promised them with a motherfucking golden Willy Wonka ticket, a free house, a free lawnmower, and goddamn all the land they can, if they can just take a train there, underground. Motherfuckers, press one. Christ don't look like you. Y'all are Christ deniers. Y'all made a pact, a civil pact with the devil himself. So how y'all gonna say, now Christ is this one, and then you don't believe in Christ? Press one. Now Christ is, oh yeah. Look, and then the Hebrew Israelites, now Christ, my brother, they don't want to tell us this. Why? You ain't gonna do nothing with it. What if they told you Christ? What if they told you Christ was here in this nation? And all of your teachings about the Jordan River and the created bullshit they got over there will be false. If you knew that was all here in what you call America, y'all some liars too. Liars and deceivers. Press one. All practitioners of Adam's first religion. All of you. Dead, dead, dead. One world government, my ass, has been one world religion. One world government. It's the first government, the first religion that is anti-Christ, anti the birth of the Messiah, anti the word of God, anti the spirit of truth, anti the true image of Christ, the living God. Yes, the living God that is set to return, and not some false image of a space Anunnaki man or people who came from up under the ground to slaughter all of God's people. Are y'all crazy? Ukraine said they God's children too. Yeah, Ukraine would say they God's children because they want to get here. Come on. Come on. We God's children too. We God's children too. Everybody will cling on to the name of Jacob. Everybody gonna cling on, but guess what? Everybody can't go, bro. Everybody can't go. That's the thing about it. Nipsey Hussle was completely right. Everybody cannot go. Because people of this world is so dangerous to themselves. They don't adhere to truth. They will lie until the end of days. And they will do the things that they've been doing until, because they ain't lost hope and faith, was raised with snakes, just totally devalued and lost hope and faith and just started doing bad things. I wasn't one of those. No, I was raised in it. I wasn't one of those. I'm not finna live nobody else's life. And I don't gotta lie about shit. And my life is important. And my duties are first and foremost. The duties God got me doing is the most important to me. Being able to share knowledge and wisdom, shit. And have revenue doing it? Are y'all crazy? Please, I get to break down my thoughts and show y'all black Turks and black generals and black Nazis and black Russians and the Black Brigade who slaughtered our people, and give y'all a perspective y'all ain't never heard. Oh yeah. I'll do that over and over and over and over and over again until it would say a coward dies 1,000 till my strength is so right that I'm ready to go to war. I would Nip say I die 1,000 times till I got it right. Press one. And you're going to get it right. So y'all got to be able to see. These are Hindus and Turks and East and Africans, Somalians and Czars. It wasn't just Jewish people or Russian people or this one. Every nation took part in the destruction of God's people, and then told 1,000-year backdated false sense of history, so that when they brought this false sense of science, it'd give the subjects, you and I and our parents, and for a sense that somehow we were mentally going into the future. But your ass been dead ever since the inversion and the fall. And the falling away from what? The law. You forgot you's a general in law. You forgot that you tell the world, you stood the world upright. You taught them how to shake hands and eat with forks and spoons. You don't lost your way. You out of bounds. The men can't speak truth to power. They don't lost their faith. They want somebody else to do it for them. They want to pump somebody else up, Tracy. No, you got to pump. You got to feel it. Christ died for the sins of the world. He didn't say he was going to send another one to die for you, to carry your burden. Press one. You say that twice. You, Adam, you gonna rise what the Bible say. Your bones is gonna wake up. It's your responsibility. Why this has gotten out of control. Why your sisters is out here polluting themselves and just destroy their whole moral code and sense of what a woman is and what she's supposed to be for her man. And lost the whole sense of it. Other people come right over here. They just get together, get married. Now they got a bunch of everything you don't. They taking advantage of the program set for you, but you don't honor law. Your foundation ain't law. Your foundation it's in the stars. It's on what ifs. It's on more conspiracies. It's on this one. And that's why the world is the way it is. It's more on that. It's more on beef. They done brought you all the way down to where you don't even think about it. You think the law is the police or something. Like, no, but that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm going to wake you up. See, I'm going to prove that all nations is dead under a corporate structure, and they are all brothers within the federal government. They better not break a law. You hear me? They better not do nothing against the code. Press one. They better shut the fuck up. You'll shut up and be a monkey. That's what you here for. To be a circus clown. Press one. And to destroy your ladies that they can't give birth to more of monkeys like you. That's white supremacy. That's Aryan supremacy. Teach you the mistakes Adam made to keep you in a perpetual state of what? Suspended animation. Dead. Barely alive to make this corporation stay in power. The more power you have, legal power. The more knowledge and wisdom, legal power, knowledge, wisdom, God, the dictionary, a settled mind, and some damn faith. Y'all want things, and y'all want to be perceived as things, and y'all want to be around people who are in the blessing, and everybody clowning. But look, everybody's just moon worshiping. Everybody was out there on that eclipse day doing bad things. Press one, doing bad things. Kev can only say, don't do it. Don't do it. I've been saying it for years. But you know they gonna do it, right? You know they gonna do it, right, Benjamin? I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to be playing video games. I'm not thinking about none of this little shit they got rolling on this fucking plane, this earth like that. I'm not finna praise another eclipse. I'm not finna do a nada. And that's hard for people to accept. Because people still got to do a nada. You know? See, me, I'm cool off the world. I got my music, I got my video games, I got my YouTube, I got life. You know, I'm cool. Social media is for media, content. I'm a content creator. You know, other than that, man, I'm really just tired and really just want to stay working and doing what I love. I had, and they said, why you take a few days off? Breathe, take a breath, give myself time to reset. No matter what's going on in my personal life, I still have a message to give. Stay focused. Don't lose your composure. Shit like that. That's why. Because if you lose your composure, like Tupac said, you do anything. And just working on these personal things in my life. So when I do come on, I know what I'm talking about. I'm being very direct in what I'm saying. This is your opposition. These ain't nothing but black Russians, black German, black Catholics, Italians, black this one and black this one. They really can't see the position from which a man is sitting from, in which I'm explaining this from. They'll never be able to see it. Why? Because they've not found it in the Word of God. They foundation. You see, foundation isn't in the Word. It's not in the 1828. So they can't begin to understand law and how it was applied. Therefore, changing the spectrum of what we've been in. Instead of the Simpsons telling you, oh, they predicted this. You think cartoons predict things? I'm just the Looney Tune shit. So you think cartoons predict things? Are they predictively programming you? You know this is mind control. You know we have a grand lawsuit. Predict things. Y'all let the AI box destroy your families, your homes. TV just ran through and destroyed your faith. You know, I got these people, Rico and these people trolling me, trying to troll now. Now they don't. Now they know I don't did something, but they trolling me every day, wishing death on me. I get up here? But y'all, hey Chris, they wishing death on me, Chris. But not that long ago, it was Mr. Gillespie and this one. But now it's your dad and you got squiggly eye and you killed Nipsey Hussle and you did this one and you did this one. They just accused Kev all of that. At first it was we love Kevin. I'm with you, Kevin. That one and that one. And all I do is get up here and work. So they know I ain't paying no attention to the shit. So they coming at people in my chat room now. Now they going at people in the chat room trying to get them to bite off of this shit because they don't war thin. I don't care about y'all feelings towards that. I know you was a troll. That's why. No. Press 1. That's why. No. I know you playing because I told you. I know who doing the work because I'm doing the work. The people I communicate with is within their subject matter, and we discuss these shows and the angles in which these shows and should be seen from the student's perspective. So you're not teaching nothing because we're doing the work for real. You just look stupid. You just making useless threats that don't mean nothing. And you want me to be what? Where my face? You want me to be what? Insecure about my knowledge? You want me to say what? St. Thomas is the man? Well, why don't you and old girl become St. Thomas's and stop trying to be the wife of Mr. Gillespie? Press 1. You dumb bimbo broad. Hold up. Drop the beat. Yeah, got my name all these, and they just want to be a G so bad. That's one. Oh, gotta be faster than that one right there. Right there's a catfish. This is just a bimbo. Oh yeah, loving this one, loving that one. So he's like he who you think I'm a sucker. I'm loving this one. I was made for this shit. Love. From you? Let me explain something to a lot of you sisters out there. Every woman that I've ever gave love or showed love to betrayed me. Every person that I thought loved me was a lie. So, you got to do something more than use fancy words of enchantment like love and eye contact and beauty and shit. You got to be solid, and you're not solid. Y'all will turn me in just like this. He did it. Impressed. I've witnessed it. If this nigga did, they'll lie on me fast. I'm a good person. Yeah, Kev did it. He did this to me. Now arrest him. I'm gonna have females say all type of wild shit. All all type of wild shit. But when the dust settles and the clouds clear and the truth comes out, my thought process remains supreme. I was right. That hit different in today's world. I was right. My intuitive mindset was correct. So when those things happen, what you gonna do? You can't handle that type of mindset where you don't have too much wiggle room to fool around. You realize the nigga been watching you the whole time type of shit. You ain't got time for that. You know? Because if you real, then you real. And if you not, then you not. And I'm finding that out. I had to find that out. Being very observant. You know? You got to be very observant in this world of collusion. Especially when you're a highly intelligent black man of God on your mission. You know? You got to remember, women destroyed the great men of God in Scripture. Women. Beautiful Delilah and Eve, not in their right minds and not allowing the man to be the man. They think they way and they thought process supersede the word of God. And I allow them. For sure. You feel me? Because I want to see the traits of, I want to know what Pookie and Ray Ray feel when they go through shit. Oh, this how y'all be doing it. Y'all be doing these niggas, damn. That's why they be tripping on the computer. They retire. Cause y'all just destroy these niggas. And here, the bold nigga. I had an ex one time try to do the Russian collusion destroy. After these beautiful words of love and compassion and what the fuck? Like, damn. Now you the bad guy. Now I'm the bad guy. I was dating some chick out there in the hills of whatever. And press one no comment. You know what I'm saying? Getting woolly wop, the boop pop, one of those bros that's used to that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna get that from me. That's not how I love. That's pain and that's other shit when it leads to abuse and stuff like that. Y'all not getting that out of care. Because I've been in situations where women use those type of things to get you to erupt. Ain't no coming back. Once the state got you, ain't no coming back. So black men, you got to elevate past Eve in her conniving ways. And you got to help her silly ass too. Impress what? And so that's your duty. You have to help her retarded self realize what losing you is like. You see, you got to remember, the man on the grind and the foundation of God is the pride. That's the pride right there. I'm living proof. Living proof. Word of God, keep God first. And just do the right thing. Players fuck up. But we don't verge too far off the motherfucking game. We don't go too far off the deep end. You feel me? So, I hope they can really understand how important this class is and the rest of the students learning in a way that's as beautiful as this. Because I'm not here to waste nobody's time. And I hope nobody's in class because I know what time wasting is like. I know what deception is. I know a motherfucker ain't doing this homework. I got to be fucking with people. Press one. It's hard to do this shit. Yeah, I'm just be fucking with people. Marley say, preach, brother. Hey, Marley. Yeah, we been through that. Yeah, graduated, Wody. So, yeah, that's not, these people would not try to knock you off your game, Marley, like that situation, and get you locked up on false pretenses. And this world is really waking me up to how they just destroy. The plot is always destroy Adam in his moment, in his transition back to God. And they can't release that power, So they resort to demonic type of practices to get rid of God's people and try to catch us out of bounds. But they don't find the right nigga. I'm never out of bounds. 0 point. I'm in game. This whole thing is my inbound. Press 1. The whole thing. And that's what they don't get. Like Amanda say, Kev is the fucking wall. She not saying that for nothing. That nigga is the fucking wall. That means everything you doing is gonna stop. Everything. That nigga's the wall. That's not a catchphrase. That's reality. You can ha and he and think a nigga smiling and profiling. Nigga, I'm not no fool though. I'm not no fool. That's the wall. I'm the wall. That's it right there. Boom. It's transparent as fuck. It's the wall. So respect that. Respect that. I had to learn that. The wall. God damn, nigga. How many? The buck stops with you, I guess. Yep. Right there. That's why I like to hear the buck stops with you. I don't want nobody pulling nothing over my eyes and thinking niggas so lost. You see how far a female will go. You feel me? You see how far a female will go. Like, just watch it. Watch her move. That's it. Just watch this. And then boom. And then boom. Kev this and Kev that then. Yeah, that's what happened when you think you leading somebody down the wrong path. I don't do bad things. I go to bed. When my brain gets to being democratic, I take my ass to bed. Then I eat, get full. Thank God for another day. And be like, look, gotta be up in the morning, go to work, gotta go to bed. Press 1, gotta go to bed. Who else gonna deliver this message? Who else? Sputnik traveling. Who else gonna do that? Nobody. Press 1. Nobody gonna tell you that Edom. I'm the only one that's gonna tell you Edom is not just a white person. It's red all over. Press 1. Nobody gonna tell you all this. They want to lead me into what they think I'm after. I'm not after that type of stuff. I'm after individuals who can help me prove without a shadow of a doubt that we are actually in an Aryan nation. All this Titanic shit they was talking about, that was cute. Press 1. Until the great ship of George came along. The George's Law. And that comes from Shiva. Kicked y'all ass on that Titanic. Fucked y'all up. That's what you get for trolling. Fucked y'all up. Then George's Law. You always got to go to the law, family. See? But people who believe in fairy tale stories, oh, I was on a ship with you. Oh, Mr. Gillespie, we was on the Titanic. Press 1. Oh, Mr. Gillespie, we was on the Titanic and we went down in your other life. Mine went down nowhere in no other life. But you can't tell them that because you want to see how far they gonna go. In my other life, huh? I was what? Girl, please. Okay. That's what your dumb ass get. Talking about Jesus and all this other stuff. What my other life? Why? Motherfuckers be thinking they leave me any damn where. Hit that like button, little neos and niettes out. You feel me? You gotta be highly intelligent to see these beings, Anunnaki. The minute I get to talking about our destruction, here they come. The foreigner, alien, Anunnaki. And not saying all foreigners. I'm just saying, y'all know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. People against the king is a foreigner. Not your dialect, not nothing. A foreigner is against King George. That's an alien. What? I'm Benjamin. That's an alien. You stand against the rebellion, your ass must be a gray or a red or a blue alien from somewhere. You must have been taught by Billy Carson. Facts. Been watching a lot of documentaries on Epcot. Epcot is the super city we're in. It is the mind control. So we gotta find a way to wake up. And if you don't know by now, Marcus Garvey is a damn Adolf Hitler. If you don't know that, wake up. Marcus Garvey helped exterminate millions of African Americans. Foundational black Americans are traitors to the king. That's why they light skinned and all look funny. And all of them weird and big nose and brown, big black motherfuckers. Because they're all traitors to the king. Garveyites are extermination camps, are the Buffalo Soldiers, are the same Nazi regime who helped kill and murder true heirs and governors, no, not governors, people who govern the land and the assets of the estate for the people, not make pacts with a corporation overseas for the overthrow of these people, all for some status or some white status you are to receive, some promise to live good. No more can challenge me because they know I'm correct. There are no defenders of Noble Drew Ali or Marcus Garvey when I'm around because I speak the truth. And they all afraid. And all they got is rhetoric. But the honorable nothing, Marcus Garvey or none of them preach the word of God. You notice that? Or the law. The great Steve Coakley said, why our leaders never teach us how our enemies enslaved us, though? Press one. They always tell us about white supremacy. Don't ever tell us about what it took or what it takes. They don't teach us these things. They don't tell us how deeply they are connected with the same enslavers. See, God bless and God rest his soul. Press one. Now I pick up the flag. That's right. Me. That's me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the only one who can pull off 4 to 12 hours into explaining in that much love for the people that I ain't finished till I'm finished. Press one. I ain't finished till I'm finished. You can be mad at me if you want to. You can hate on me, but I'm blessed by the Heavenly Father, the King of Kings. So you can't even compete. I've already beat y'all knowledge. I'm going to just ask, are you a Garveyite? What was you under? Noble Drew Ali? What was you under? Bambaataa? Who you under? Dr. York? What is your Nation of Islam? What? Come on. What are you? Hebrew Israelite. Tell me something. Press one. That's why y'all say y'all gods, because y'all scientifically advanced in nothing. Because I'm the king of the quantum. Press one, Bocat. I don't broke down the quantum world and E equals MC squared and the whole breakdown of Adam himself. Well, what are you? If you a god, what the fuck am I? Coward? Come on, put your dukes up. Press one, put your fucking dukes up. If you're a god, little people, little boys, then what is it? I raised the bungalows up now. They smarter than you niggas. They now know the scientific method is all. And then what do they find out in science? Intelligent design. Oh, God. Once again. They don't even look African American. They look like they genocided. And why would Marcus Garvey say he's the first Adolf Hitler? Adolf Hitler he said Adolf Hitler got all the credit. And why do he say that? Because he helped these people put you in these camps, sterilize you. That's why. They all come from the same brotherhood. They are Edom, they are Edomites. Press one, they are demonologists. They are all confederate against thee. I've been telling y'all that these were all Russians. I've been telling y'all this. Been telling y'all this. This was a coup d'etat. I've been telling y'all that this was all theater and that Disney and them created characters to cover up the genocide of God's people. They created these space programs. They robbed you in 33, the 33 Club, nigga Mickey Mouse. The Freeman banks were all destroyed. All of your capital, as George Bush would say, all of your capital went right into foreign exchange. The Washington, all of the gold from all of the places were in votes underground. What? Mm-hmm. And they just moved them by way of train and robbed all African Americans of their wealth. Now, all of this is coming out now. It's coming out now because the algorithm is picking it up. It's coming out now. But you got to understand, from Grover Cleveland giving the gold to J.P. Morgan, which are all Russian czars, bro. I broke down to you how the Queen was a Russian czar, how Margaret Sanger was a Russian czar. All of them are Nazis, bro. All of them. And I wish it wasn't so. I wish y'all had not stole. You know who this is? Fool. That's Marcus Garvey again. Press one. That's Marcus Garvey again. And you know who that is in the back? That's the man who committed genocide on African Americans. They call it paper genocide. But you wouldn't have a paper genocide if the real genocide didn't just occur. How could you have that much of a mass extermination and openings of names to be even on the dolls' rolls? That's Walter Plecker. Walter Plecker. Do your research. So, of course, the names of exterminated people will be given to foreigners. Press one. This is where our mind needs to be. Not fooling around, playing around, trolling Kev, pretending to be a student. No, your brain needs to be, how did you end up in the extermination camp? Well, we got proof of paper genocide. So what happened to the people? They were all deemed black and incompetent and exterminated. Natural selection. Damn. Natural selection. This is by far the hardest conversation to have because you are the children of the Holocaust. The burning of the organic tissue is Holocaust. You are the people who organic tissue was burned, and this is hard now. This is hard, and okay, this is gonna be a little hard. Y'all was turned into diamonds. They picked up the diamonds from the organic tissue. Our people was broiled alive, bro. And the organic tissue. And I know a lot of y'all don't want to believe me. Press one. I know a lot of y'all don't want to believe me. But guess what? I did? I went and got the proof. See, when you got students like mine, you feel me? And y'all work as one, as a team, not little big me's and little you's. I hate that that's so big you, but you know what everybody mean by that shit. Ain't no big me's and little you's. It's just big G. Press one. Okay? So when they're traveling the stars and all this, make sure when I turn this on, y'all read with me. Okay? Okay? We are made of stars, human ashes under a high-powered microscope. We're talking about plasma and fusion, remember? People of the stars. At this time, we're talking about plasma and fusion, smart people. And the merging of fusion and using you as a power source. It says here, we are made of stars. Look at a human ashes under. Now, why is this the cosmos? Okay. Everything changed for Gabriella Graves the day she got that phone call from her father, a physician who saved many lives during his long, successful career. Now, his own line had been diagnosed with leukemia, and then things didn't look good. Press one. A photographer who always understood the world visually, she could shake a thought that she knew was crazy, yet didn't question. She needed to see his ashes under a microscope. Wow. Wow. Are we looking at the world from a projection? Hmm. Hmm. Are we here? Where my class at? Let me see if anybody here. Am I live? Anybody awake out there? Everybody awake? I can't see my chat. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Whew. Okay. So this is what it looks like. I wonder what this look like clear. Like the universe? Like space they tell us look like? No, they worship the destroyed, burnt up nigga, the black body, the cosmos, the ether. Nigga, fossil fuel. Fusion. You see what I'm saying? Said? This is space is neurological. This is the ashes under the motherfucking microscope. Y'all be making these pictures of black people with the head in space and their brain be off in the universe. No. You are the goddamn universe. You are star seed, but not in the concept that you believe. Oh no, nigga. Oh no. Now that brings me back to what? If that's dead, ashes of a dead person. I wonder what this look like. Look, fusion, 1828, the state of being melted. Here we go. The state of being melted. Didn't I just say they put your ass in a boiler? Huh? With the bones, right? With the meat right off the bone, bro. Took that as the plasma and created fusion power, nigga. Do we got to go into how you created the diamonds? Who's into jewelry? Why they got you stuck in the astrological? Because you're dead. They got you participating in the death and destruction of your own people. And they proved it by way of their science. Their science is what you worship. That's what you believe. You split-minded. You want to believe in Christ and God, but yet science. Well, if you believe in science, you believe in genocide. You believe in the advancement of the earth and all of these things. Well, it must be too much carbon monoxide on the goddamn earth. Your nose is taking up too much of this air and is melting what? Ice caps in up north. So the polar bears and the seals and the whales that migrate and the seagulls, guess what? It's messing up their ecosystem by your breathing. This is what they're telling you in science. Press one. But you got to understand their language. They're telling you. So this is two Americas. You who are dead and want to be alive, and those who are alive and don't want to be dead. This is the equal plane. You coming into life, shaking the bones off. The curses of the past is judgment into those who kept you in the crypt and made you prophets for the world and opened up jewelry with the bones of your ancestors and gave you false Indian stories and false migrations and the Trail of Tears. When your Trail of Tears is different from horses and Indian feathers and 10 horses. I'm proving the Holocaust and how they burned you up. Oh, they shot you. They shot you with a blast of water so cold, ripped the bones right off of you. Ripped the bones right off of you. Them type of broilers that they got. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they probably just cooked the people and ate them. Who knows? Who knows? You dealing with a sick-minded. So if you go back to Chernobyl, what were they studying? I'm gonna wait for the class. What were they studying? Plasma. Atoms. You are the result of a chemical attack and a whole genocide. And you know what else is crazy? It's probably in each one of our genetic code because trauma is passed down. In the quest of a mass genocide of this proportion, you will need to wipe their memories clean. You would need to wipe their memories, like the Men in Black. You would have to completely annihilate their state of mind. And you look back at America at this time in the early 1900s and 1800s, late 1800s, when all this was going on, and you see nothing but destruction. It's almost sad to watch because I know now that hydrogen bombs was used on American citizens to keep us in a perpetual state of war. What a time it is. I like stuff like this. This is hydrogen bomb stuff. This wasn't no fire. This wasn't no fire. Oh no, family. Oh, they was wiped. They was wiped. They wiped it. They wiped the slate clean. They wiped the slate clean. That's what they did. These are all hydrogen. Hydrogen. So if you look at America in the early 1900s, when all them black towns was destroyed, and I'm about to find those right now, and all of these wells, and if you look, so much was destroyed and so-called rebuilt. But you're dealing with hydrogen. That looked like a bomb went off over the land and it sucked all the life up out of it. Mm-hmm. Just like the Russians and them said atomic weapons do. They said it's going to destroy every building and leave the buildings that's supposed to remain. They're going to destroy everything. So Tataria is underground. Mm-hmm. Tatarians help destroy and rebuild the Americas. Your great 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 grandpappy helped act out a war between yourselves to cover up and masquerade as people who were already here. A nation full of actors. Ooh, we. You heard what I said? A nation full of actors. Let's go to Tataris. A primeval god, offspring of chaos. Okay? That's Tataris. A Tatarian in the 1828 is consisting of Tatar, resembling Tatar, or parking of its properties. That's a Tartarian. So y'all just children of the devil. In Greek mythology, Tartarus is the deep abyss that's used as a dungeon of torment and suffering for the wicked and as a prison for the Titans. Tartarus is the place where we just talked about sending the Titans into space. According to Plato's Gorgias 400 BC, souls are judged after death where the wicked receive divine punishment. This is Tartarus. Oh my goodness. So it's an underworld of torturous condition. I still can't make this stuff up. so going back in time, it should start to make sense with George Washington Gillespie and Centralia. Because who came from the bottomless pit? You can't say that George Washington Gillespie ain't Centralia now. I know you ain't gonna hate on him like that. Press one. I know you ain't gonna hate on Caleb Gills like that. See, that goes back to them overthrowing Gillespie. And the people of that time, the Wobblies, all of the union workers at the time that overthrew illegally and taken possession towns, whole governments, whole mills, whole army bases, all Russian collusion. Everybody became enemies of the state. Even America will say that. They'll tell you Russia was colluding so much. They didn't know who was military, who was them, who was us, who was nothing, because that's how much. And I'm telling you, they all were. So if you, let me see, Wobblies. Yeah, and see, this was even propaganda. See, why you think the wobbly propaganda was the same as the Russian Tsar propaganda? Because they're a worldwide Union army. They are worldwide because they're all wobblies. So they're coming from underground to destroy the Republic. You got me? They came from underground. So these little dudes, like Oompa Loompas, they came from underground. They were supposed to be working, and they are supposed to be working for the state and for underground because they are bad and they do bad things. You know, when you in jail, you go where? Underground. Press one. So what if the prisoners got so mad at the prison that they overthrew underground?
You see how it comes up like an atomic bomb? Boom. What's over here? Ships, industrial age. Look, a ship with a cross on it. Look. Boom. So it's in their propaganda. It just doesn't look like a black man holding a white woman, and this is media at the time. And no. You living within a constructed world of what racism or something. What I'm talking about is a complete overthrow in an illegal revolution against the king. And it's masqueraded all as revolutions, American revolutions and stuff. No, but these aren't American revolutions. They're Russian revolutions in America. There's the black cat. They're Russian revolutionaries in America. At the same time, the Nazis were in America. So you don't know who's a Russian Marxist and who's a Nazi spy and who's a Italy in the middle, both of them. So the whole thing is going on. They got the American Bund Association. You got the Nazis in America. So combine the two. You got Americans and you got USSR and Germany running American revolutions as American citizens. They're running, Russians and Germans are running as Americans and overthrowing the system in which kept them here. They needed to come from under the ground or get out of jail. Now you see these watchtowers right here? These are like concentration camp. You see that Looney Tunes type water towers and shit like that? This is all symbolism for that. So you're talking Wobblies, IWWR, World War I. And what's here? The black sun is the signal. It's the Batman. Get ready. The black sun is the call to the Wobblies. You don't get it. You don't get it. Okay, the eclipse is the motherfucking call, is the war call. When you see the eclipse, now, why is that important? Well, it's very important. Because history repeats itself if you're not aware. History will repeat itself. They'll run the same program, put you in the same. Why? Because you'll be triggered. It's in your DNA already. It was done on a mass assault. So you got to see. I'm just looking at these wobbly photos. I'm really impressed because we talked about these things, and then vagrancy laws came. So you can understand the approach they took into overthrowing you and putting you in a criminal world forever. So they flipped the ball. You're a criminal. You're an alien. You're black. You don't have any right because you're not a citizen. Of what? Of what? A sovereign citizen or like a sovereign or a person of commonwealth? No. You're not a citizen of the civil army. That's what. You're not a citizen. You're a blackie. You're dead in law. Why we wasn't taught this? Your parents didn't teach you. They was mad that your lazy ass was sitting back, kicking back, getting fed while they was out there working. So the revolution came. See, after that, you were taken care of. Your people worked for the building of the nation so that their children's can be taken care of courtesy of the king. Not to be ran by corporate estate, corporate policy, Canaan law. Wasn't to be ruled by false religious necromancing Rome. It is a land for the people and by the people, and it is to limit the federal's ownership and stake in our way of life. You got to fight back lawfully. You feel me? You got to fight back. And the moment you take a break or a rest, you will be overthrown and overtaken. You're not in law, you're going to get lazy, you're going to get complacent, and you will be overthrown. You're going to forget the law. Same way the Hebrew Israelites say, y'all don't remember the law and all that. If you don't hold this federal prison system accountable, no one will. No one will. Y'all watching the same system propagandize the end of the world. Everybody just sitting back, just waiting to die. Y'all just let Fauci do anything. Y'all letting doctors with immunity control policy of law. Then you let the Nazis experiment on you and wonder why millions of people are dead. Because that's science, nigga. 424-209-9506. Your turn to speak out and speak against the extermination of blacks in America, the reclassification of their status and who they are, and reestablishment of common law in all of our nation, in all of our communities, because that's what you need. I'm not saying people ain't gonna do bad things. There's always gonna be people, some vagrant somewhere doing something. But law has to be restored. 424-209-9506. If anybody want to take a jab at today's conversation, feel free to call it in. Area code is 424-209-95. Let me plug this phone up. 9506. You can daydream that you're an Indian. You can daydream all these great things so you don't have to fight for your right. But you got to fight. You don't have a choice. I'm talking about the men. You have to be vocal. That's speaking truth to power. You got to be vocal. Not for me. I don't, you know me, I'm in and out. I do what I can do for the people, but if you got any questions, if you got any, who is this, contributing to my program? Who is this? I'm going to read these cash apps in a minute. Thank you guys for those cash apps. I'm going to get to you guys 10 minutes at the end of the show. You on the air. What's up, Coffee and Kush TV? You on the air.
How you doing, Kevin? Said, how you doing, sir?
Say, what up, champ?
Enjoying the class, sir. Just wanted to contribute to the class and talk about what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I've been doing my research, and like you said, they've been through like genetic manipulation and Holocaust, and I'm just trying to get it all straightened out of my head, and I want to sound correct when I speak to you.
Yes, sir.
But yes, sir. Like through the early say 1900s, like you taught us, and propaganda, and like you taught us about the world fairs and how the Wobblies took over, and you can see how we were displaced and how they got housing, like you taught us through the World Fair, and how they were granted houses and diplomacy.
Right.
And they got all these rights through what would be corporations,
Right.
through workers' unions.
Epcot. That
Yes,
will
sir.
be Epcot as a whole. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. And like you're saying, one thing I saw that was interesting, and it correlates back to what you're saying around the same time period, is the World Fairs and how they took place, and the beginning of World War II, and what they say what Nazi Germany was, and all this stuff, and
Right.
And how like the different companies, like we talked about Zeppelins and
Right.
the missiles, and how they were using hydrogen as fuel, and they were coming up with all these different types of fuel, and they were testing all this stuff, and the propaganda was showing it as space
Yes.
exploration type things, and they were trying to get to the moon. Yeah, but you know, to me it looks like they were working on like engine work. They're working on high powered engines and how to fuel these different type of things, and like we talked about through like alchemy, it was the burning of the black body. They figure out a way to I found this broiler, Kev. It's the MAN, MIMAN. It's an acronym for a German company. It's a man broiler for the early 1900s. So they said it was in Germany.
Now, what's it called?
But
What's it called?
It's a man. I'm gonna send it to you, Kev. It's in German, but it's an acronym called MAN. It's a giant broiler.
Okay.
And yeah, Kev, this is it.
MAN
It's a
as an
yeah.
acronyms, right?
Yes. It's MAN KESSEL dash AN ANLAGEN.
Oh shit.
It's I found it it was a picture of a stamp that they had for a broiler. So I looked into the company, and you know how just the slogan for the company, it just sounds like eugenics, Kev. It is eugenics. It isn't just it sounds like it, but it is eugenics.
Okay.
But it's the Man Energy Solution.
I can't I don't believe I spelled it correctly. MAN.
Oh, I'm gonna send it to you now.
Okay, send it to me, then finish talking about it.
The main company, but this company goes back to all the early scientists that were coming through Gottingen, and all the early physics and aerodynamics people. They all come back to this same company.
I'm gonna bring it up soon as it come through.
Yeah, I'm seeing it right now. I have to go back.
Okay, cool.
I got so many tabs and stuff. I just had to get to it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now this broiler, it's a big broiler like that. It's German made.
Yeah, they used it. Yeah, they used it for fuel. It was like a broiler that they used for, like you were saying, fusion. And what I sent you right now is the picture of it. Like they got a stamp from it. And I'm gonna go back to where I was the website they were talking about.
The black body for fusion power because they had none.
Yes. They wanted, like you said, the plasma. The plasma burns at a rate that what did they say it was? Hold on. Because it was blue gas. They used it goes back to this stuff called naphtha. NAPHTA, naphtha. Okay. But if you look into naphtha, that goes back into like petroleum bases and how you can find it organically in like a corpse.
Like fossil fuel?
Yes, sir.
That's why that's where they got their power from. It wasn't oil companies. It was the genocide, fossil fuel.
Yes, sir.
That's what Rockefeller and the church was using. There it is.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes. They were using it for like crude oil. And it seemed like they might have had one of them. This is my theory. They might have had one of them zeppelins, like it was like a big like furnace in it or something like that. Like they would use them. They put more
Bro,
effort. It seemed like
bro,
in
maybe
even
that's
the
what they were
footage.
storing inside of those big bells, like fusion power, like fusion. Oh
Them
shit!
those they look like rocket boosters to me, Kev.
Yeah, that makes
They look
sense.
like rocket boosters. Like they were working on like big hydrogen trains though. Like
That makes
that
sense.
look they using those I think those was trains, Kev, and they were sitting them upright. You know how like Chris
Wait,
was saying,
wait,
he
wait,
take a
wait, wait,
picture
wait,
and flip it
wait,
sideways.
wait, 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 wait. You're saying what? You said say it again.
I think they were testing like big like hydrogen train engines.
Go ahead.
And they were like you know how Chris was talking the other day, he take a picture and sit at a different angle, and it's like that's what they were testing. Like they were saying they were testing missiles, but they were testing like high speed hydrogen powered train
Without
engines.
the oil, without having the power, like converting human corpses
Yes,
into fusion power and
yes.
destroying.
No
Well,
emissions.
that'll be the breaking down of Adam, using him for what? Fusion,
Yes, sir.
fusion power.
Yes, sir.
Got you.
Black body radiation.
Black body radiation. Chernobyl. Boom.
Yes. And they figured out like you were saying, Kev, like you were asking, like I was watching because you put the show up 2 days ago, so I was like, let me see, like I was trying to figure out like how I was gonna do my research on this.
Right.
So I just went. I said, I'm gonna do it like they do, and I went back to your shows and watched it. And you laid the
Okay.
whole thing out, Kev.
Okay.
You laid the whole thing out. So the process, like you were saying, is with in Universe 25, they had the crack epidemic, the
Right.
embalming fluid, and they figured out a
Listen,
way to
listen,
like
y'all. This is said talking. This is he said. Kev already. We just needed the fusion power. Now we can go back and see the whole play. Universe 25, the crack and opioid epidemic, LSD, all of these things. Go ahead, say it.
they figured out a way to get a renewable fuel system.
That's right. Make Adam a prisoner. Submerge him
Right.
underwater. Can't
Yes, sir.
there you
And
go. Keep him submerged. He
like
can't
you were
open his
saying with
mouth. Go
the
ahead, King.
like you were saying with the bombings and there, all of that, like you were saying, LSD 25,
Yes.
embalming fluid, crack cocaine,
Yes.
all hit like the atom bomb, and that all
That
goes
is the
back
atom
into like
bomb.
it is the atom bomb. Like yes,
Yeah,
sir,
the second
it
atom
is
bomb,
the
the
atom
big
bomb, and
boom in the community is crack. That's hell. That's crack. That's LSD, black tar, black rock, all of these things, bro. Go ahead.
even Kev, like they figured out, like you said, that to put the trauma on us from the initial bomb
Yes.
and to make it a generational thing where it's
Yes.
passed down trauma, where we
Yes.
all have addictive personalities.
Yes.
We all have some type of
Somebody drink. My man Taj
yes,
got that.
yes,
Kev might smoke too
yes.
much. That the homie over there
I
might be
smoke
off
too
of
much.
crystal
I
meth.
smoke too much.
You smoke too much, or the nicotine from the Newport. See, all of these different menthol, all of these things are taking part in the delusion. You get what I'm
It's
saying?
gamma radiation.
There
It's
you
gamma
go.
radiation.
There you go, King.
That's the multiplier.
Damn, my man said that's the
That's the
multiplier.
exponent. That's the Y. That's
That,
the Y. That's a multiplying factor.
that's their
For a whole
multiplying
trajectory. They have
factor
to get you hooked on this stuff.
on drugs.
They got to get you on drugs. Some type of, they got multiple different forms of it. I told you before when you first did the first, when you first going into the man-made, like the ashes being made into diamonds and stuff like that, kid,
yes,
that
sir.
messed me up, kid. I was working. I shipped diamonds for a living.
Oh, okay. So
I been messed
you
up
kind
since
of
then. Like,
understood it. You kind of understood.
yes, ever since that whole war with Palestine and Israel started, man, man, it was overtime like crazy. And I was just like, bro, where are these? Who's buying these diamonds and where are they coming from? And everybody's just like looking around, like, oh, whatever, we're just getting the money. Like, Kev, I had to quit. I couldn't. It was going to, like, my conscience is making me sick. I couldn't just sit there and I can't be complacent with it, Kev.
You got to speak up. You got to speak about it. You got to speak out about it because once you know, kind of thing. It's like, wait a minute,
Yes, sir.
damn.
Yes, sir.
Every one of them, yes. Every one of them is a star on somebody else's neck. You got me.
Yes, sir.
So, they the organic tissue that was burned. You understand that being made into plasma, and damn, that's deep. Said that's some deep
Like you
shit.
say, like if it's a big broiler, you broiling something, like you ever broiled something, it come right off the bone.
Oh yeah, let me show this boiler that you was talking about. Yeah, it come right off the bone.
I wanted to read something too from that company, from that same company. They still rolling.
Man,
Yes,
okay.
they got the history of the Man Energy Solutions and the former Man Group as a whole goes back more than 260 years. These 2.5 centuries have been characterized above all by the company's readiness and ability to adapt to product range to the market changes in good time. Wait, let me make sure this is the right thing. Hold on, let me make sure. Oh yeah, this is it. Uh, Frying pans, cannonballs were followed by printing presses and steam engines, and finally diesel engines and turbo machines, with the view to decarbonizing both industry and society. Man is once again proceeding to make radical changes in its production rate, using the slogan "Moving big things to zero." This is the company's focus. The company is focusing on topics such as hydrogen, electrolysis, green fuels, energy, industrial heating pumps, as well as carbon capture and uses and storage. So they already saying right here their view with decarbonization on both industry and society. That's
What?
eugenics.
Wait, decarbonization. Okay. That's oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's eugenics.
Yes, sir.
That's eugenics. Read
Yes,
it
sir.
again.
That's eugenics.
Read it again.
The history of the Man Group, of the Man Energy Solutions, and the former Man Group as a group goes back more than 260 years. These 2.5 centuries have been characterized above all by the company's readiness and ability to adapt to its product rate to market changes in good time. Frying pans and cannonballs were followed by printing presses and steam engines, and
Oh
finally,
my goodness.
diesel engines and turbo machines. With the view to decarbonizing both industry and society, man is once again prepared to make radical changes to its production range. Under the slogan of moving big things to zero, the company is focusing on topics such as hydrogen electrolysis, green fuels, industrial heating pumps, as well as carbon capture, usage, and storage.
Oh my goodness. That sounds like catch a nigga, take him to jail.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just want
Yeah.
everybody else to know what it sounds like to a black male. Huh? Say it.
Yeah. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's
They
like,
gotta
I'm like, wait a minute, bro. Because
damn.
all the history stuff, all the documentaries is all you can see that it's all made by Disney
Yeah.
and it all look goofy. They put more time and effort in just from the production alone into what they were saying about making the Zeppelins and they did making the moon, like the space shuttles.
Yes.
I don't buy it. How come everybody got a doppelganger throughout history?
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
Why why do they have a doppelganger? What the fuck is a doppelganger? I just know it is a twin in a different paradigm, right?
That's what I mean. It's like I don't know, bro.
That would only make sense by the way we're explaining it. It doesn't make sense no other kind of way. We're actually making sense of it.
Yes, sir.
Shit, you got me at the edge of my seat.
It's
I can't
theater.
even lie. I'm like, damn.
All theater. Yeah, man. Your perspective is so on point, Kev. Once it clicks, like I told you, Kev, I quit, and I've been trying to figure out, like, why am I not understanding this? What am I not understanding that I can't have a conversation with Kev anymore? And I'm distracted. It's this job. Like it gets me to a point where I feel like I'm complacent with the military industrial complex. Like I'm Alex Gray. You know what I mean?
It is great just waking up and like having a purpose if that's your purpose. But once you like information sits on you, it's like, wait a minute, what the fuck am I at McDonald's for? This shit look kind of weird now that I'm paying attention to this shit.
It's all weird, Kev. It's all weird.
Damn. So they could have. Let's put it in perspective. Okay. So the thing we got on the screen actually looks like one of those laboratory things as well. Maybe they was coming in on trains, all ready to be sprayed down, and they go inside of this machine. It's plasma. I'm trying to get, because the trains had people on them, and I'm thinking of a high.
Unless there was something like that, that makes me think about the Statue of Liberty thing, that furnace thing they had over there.
There you go.
Like that. Something on a rail, something close to railway.
Yeah, and if you're underground, all you really got to do is drive through it. The bodies are already gone and gassed. So they arrive on there and dump them. Boom. Bodies. Right into the plasma machine. Yeah, boom.
And it's let me make sure let me say this right.
I'm just saying from the looks of it, and I'm going off of what I was saying at first was were they having these bodies and dumping them into like molten rock or the molten steel, or we went through a lot of different theories, but going and dumping them here will and this creates the plasma. This like separates the organic tissues, right?
From what I saw, this is like, from what I saw, this is like the whole Terminator setup.
Oh,
they got this next to the molten lava thing.
Oh my goodness.
It's right there. All of that's right there in the same spot.
Got you. So that makes sense. They little old ass computers that didn't look like nothing, but was nothing more than a cover for what? They wasn't going into no future. They wasn't going into space. What was they covering? What was all that weird looking computer shit like for? It was a masquerade, bro. It's theater, bro.
Masquerade, yeah. That was all just Bell Company. Bell Company just cover up equipment.
Covered up equipment, making the equipment look like something else, but it's really an exterminator, nigga. They really looking at numbers and like, damn, bro. Power.
Pressure gauges.
And yeah, pressure gauge. It started, the power is on. It works. It's called man. And it devours man. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
That makes sense to me.
NASA just came out and said that they were using plasma to make rocket fuel now.
Well, that explains how the rockets was coming up out that shit. How the Russians was testing all them rockets that was going up, blowing up. By way of what? The same people who put together man? Of course. It's
Yeah,
fossil
they
fuel. It's
testing
rocket
they
fuel
testing engines.
with
Yes, sir.
black bodies. They're burning them by way of the space race. Genocide. Bro,
Yes, sir.
bro.
Yes, sir. That's the Holocaust.
It's the Holocaust, bro. I'm putting my money on what you just brought to that. That's what I've been looking for. Something big enough to dump them in, and it be German. It got the black sun behind it. It's big enough. It's called man. What type of shit is that, nigga? If
Oh,
that ain't nigga, if
you
God
know
ain't
where?
pointing us in the
Did I
right
tell you where it
direction,
said?
my man said that's the furnace right there. That's it, bro.
Did I tell you where it was?
Where is that, bro?
Nuremberg.
Nuremberg?
That's Nuremberg. That's That's the boiler in Nuremberg.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I bet you we can find these all over America. That's probably why they destroyed the
That's in
furnaces.
Pittsburgh.
All these old industrial furnaces could have been these, bro. Sitting in the middle of old America, all on the east. Bro, listen to me say it. When I visited the East Coast, oh, I'm going back. Now I see. That's why it's all there's all the
Yeah, I'm on the East Coast. Well, I'm in the Midwest now.
Oh, bro, they put a Budweiser thing on top of it, call it a beer making place. But it's really a stripper. Shoot you. Somebody has sent me a thing that they can use to spray from the top that'll take your skin right off using like diamond and salt and water, and like spray you like pressured wise and take the skin right off of you. I was like, damn, then that goes right into plasma. But I could never knew that they had one of these machines. And here we are.
That just messed me up. That is like a brewery.
Yes.
Man.
Yes. Bro, alcohol being here, bro. They trying to make it look like Budweiser, the corporation had it. No, Budweiser stuck a fucking sign on top of the fucking old world and boom. You will never see it, bro.
Yeah.
You will never see it. You will never think. You will just see big furnaces. You know what you're gonna see? Those brick towers that's opened up like they burn things, but they no longer in use. That shit.
The smoke stylos.
Bro. And the water towers that we see all over America, those are like the private prisons water towers. The private prisons got that shit, like camps. So labor camps. No, go ahead.
No, I'm just thinking.
I'm fucked up.
I live in the Midwest now. Kid.
Every black person know what I'm talking about that's in the Midwest or in the South, or they know exactly, nigga. Those are, and this theory that we bring into those will be, a lot of those will probably be old concentration camps or industrial Holocaust sites, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That shit just hit my soul. Like, damn. You know these little white boys and they be going.
They all in rural areas too. Like,
Facts.
They all like
facts.
Cause like the one by where I stay at, it's in Goodyear. It's one in Goodyear, the same little water thing. It's one right there. And Goodyear was making them blimps. They was making them Zeppelins. And
there you go.
They was in rubber. They was making engines. They was making Zeppelins. They was in space. That whole little area over there ain't nothing but a company town.
A company town.
Ain't nothing but a company town. All the houses built at the same time, kid. All the houses out here are built in the early 1900s. Like all of them born built in early 1930s. Really?
Mm-hmm. Now that
if
made
you look at
fucking sense.
Have you ever seen the wobbly Olympics, the Union Olympics?
Hell no.
They got the Union Olympics that was going on. They
ain't
had
no
those
black people. Let me
doing,
guess. Ain't none of us in them.
Yes, it was.
It was.
Yeah,
It was
your boy was down there.
Jesse Owens.
Yep, he was running. Yeah, he was running in Cleveland. He was running in Cleveland in 1936. He won in
Good old,
1936
good
in
old, my
Cleveland.
good German buddy. I knew, said out of all people, I knew the fuck you was talking about. My good old German friend Jesse Owens. Let me guess.
He was running. Guess what he got, Kev? For winning in the Olympics,
What do you
a
get?
diploma.
A
A
diploma.
diploma.
And I was running today.
It's all crazy, kid. I got pictures. I got pictures from.
I know when you look at Jesse Owens,
I
you
be
like,
wanting to
ain't
send you
this
all
a
this stuff, but I
bitch?
don't even want to bombard you.
No, I ain't
Bro, 'cause
bombarded.
I ain't,
Long as it's about this, I can never be bombarded.
hell yeah.
Ever. Because
Yeah.
this is the freedom of the people. This is freedom of the mind. This is new concept. This is what I'm after. So you can never bombard me
I look
with
at
too
this
much it
picture.
is.
I'm finna send you something. You showed us all of this, Kev. You already showed us this 2 years ago.
Damn.
How they came, like you were saying, like they were what they do when they were filming the whole bombing footage. All they did was come through and put up they signs and all they
Yes. They put up these little German signs as if their German fell off and there was German bombings in Germany and look at this and Germany was destroyed. And look
that's all
that's
signs
all
from the Olympics.
that's bingo. That's all what?
Signs from their Olympics.
See?
Look at this one, Kev.
Oh my goodness. I love this part, y'all.
These all pictures from their Olympics. They all the Boy Scouts. They all out there. That's why they putting out these movies about like the Yale like the Yale boat team and all this. Those are soldiers.
Yep.
Just like you showed us, Kev. Just like you showed us, bro. It's just crazy. Like you say, you prepared us for all of this stuff.
Yep.
Like, and just to go back and just see it and how it's all just like it's all right there. And it's just like, man, Kev, it's on point, bro.
And it's right here. Like you said, it's a preparation, and I had to understand that. Like, man, is it all for nothing? No, it's for the preparation of. This is a revealing, so it's gonna take some time for people to catch it. But when they do, you'll be able to look back and say, "Damn, what a walk." So we're actually before time. If you think about it, if we're thinking about it in an Albert Einstein kind of way, that's time
Yes, sir.
shit right there. That's some time shit right there.
'Cause look at it like this too, Kev. You said that let me send this picture. You said that the eclipse was a sign to the workers,
Yes,
right?
that's the bat signal.
So they had the Olympics in 1936 in Cleveland,
Okay.
and
Oh
but
shit.
they say they had the same Olympics 1936 in Berlin. But it kind of got messed up because of the whole Nazi overtone thing, and then right after the war, right after the Olympics, the war started. Right, that's kind of what kicked it off, right?
From what I can tell, it's all around the same time.
So we just had the eclipse, and we have Olympics this year,
See? And we on the verge of war.
and we on the verge of war.
And you're on the verge of war.
So they called their Olympics the Olympiads, and if you look that up in the 1936, that goes back to the foundation of the Vatican.
Wait, you said the 1838. What you talking about? The 1936? What?
The 1828. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm like, that sounded good. What 1936 is this one? But that's you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Okay, so these pictures I'm about to put on the screen. What are you saying? Oh wait, let me make sure.
These are pictures from the Olympics, from their Olympiads. They're in black and white, but if you like the one I sent you with them in like marching, you can see they got the same red flags as the Nazis.
That's why they be putting that stuff in black and white so you won't see these are Boy Scout pins. These is all the same colors.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness. Oh, poor Deb. I know Deb is sitting at the house like, oh, I don't believe this shit. Look at this. We love you, Deb. We love you, Deb. Damn, this
Yes,
shit.
ma'am.
Well, we come a long way. So you saying the Olympiads is is a military brigade of Rome?
This is what the 1828 says it is. A period of 4 year reckoned for one celebration of the Olympic Games to another, and the constituting an important epoch in history and chronology. The first Olympiad commenced 775 years before the birth of Christ and 22 years before the foundation of Rome. The computation about Olympiads seated at the 364 Olympiad in the year of 440 of the Christian era. So they're saying the first one was
Yeah, what the hell is the Christian era?
right,
1920? What the fuck is this? Go ahead.
right. So I mean, let's see, 1936 plus 22,
Go ahead.
1958, somewhere around that, somewhere around the beginning of the space race.
Oh, wait. What are you multiplying here? What are you doing?
So they had the Olympiad. It was in 1936,
Okay.
and it said, and it was 22 years before the foundation of Rome.
Okay.
So plus 22, that gets you like 1958ish, somewhere in there, 1957.
Space race, as you're saying.
What'd you say?
Space race.
Yeah, gets you about the space race. Right in there. And then they had the seal for the Olympics in 1936 was the bell.
1936 was the bell. What do you mean by that?
That's what the Olympics. They had the logo with the bell. They had the eagle and the bell with the holding the rings. It's a bell. They had a stadium bell. It looked like one of them same bells that you were showing us. It is the same bell.
So, so the bell, I apologize. The bell you said was what?
They use that same bell. They got the same bell you showed us, like the Nazi bells. They got one of those from 1936 from the Olympics. They
Okay.
showing us though they were giving them all. They would have like commemorative.
Bells.
Yeah.
What? You got to send me this, man. So people put bells over
right
their
now.
house, probably had commemorative bells.
And then they had like little porcelain ones or something like that, like little.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Gave away little bells. Okay. Okay.
Oh, picture. They had one where here you go right here. Got this.
Cleveland, 3, 4, and 5,
Man, Berlin.
1936.
That's Ohio. That's Ohio, Kev. You even said it.
What?
You even said it was Ohio back in the old video.
What'd I say?
You said that. You said what's that? Ohio or something?
What was it? What is it?
No, you were looking at the footage, like old It was something you were watching. I was just watching it.
Yeah,
It
send
was
me, send me that. But yeah, tell me.
he was like, "What is?" I got to go back and find it because I watched a few on. He was like, "What is that?" You said, "What is that, Ohio?" And I was like, "Damn."
It was on it
And I
the
started seeing
whole
the stuff with
time.
the Zeppelins and like they got a Goodyear blimp fly around out here.
They had a what?
It still fly around. They still got a Goodyear like a Zeppelin that flies around out here.
That makes sense. It's a national treasure.
Lockheed Martin's out here.
Wouldn't it be a national treasure?
Yes, sir. They got
Okay.
Lockheed Martin building right down the street. At least not too far away.
The poster promotes the Workers' Olympiad, which was held in Cleveland in 1936. That's at the is that World's Fair?
Yes, Kev.
Yes,
It's
bro.
a fair go. World Fair went along right with it. What did it say by his foot right there? I ain't even see it. I ain't even know it said Peter by his foot right there.
Yeah, say Peter. Lord have mercy. And they holding hands and all this. They oh my goodness. I do say Peter by his leg.
That's crazy. I ain't even see that.
Wow. Wow. Okay. What a
They were
prediction.
doing these all across America, Kev.
I know.
Here we go.
These was all revolutions.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying they were
So
doing
the
Olympics all across
revolutions are
America.
more like extermination ceremonies, kinda, in a way, or or is it just war propaganda? The Nazis and the Russian brigades and the world fairs and all of these things coming into town. This is all associated. They left nothing but destruction. If it's a gear around the world, then a workers' union is nothing more than an international army
Right,
under
because
this
once the
concept.
Olympic Games hit, it's a truce along with the Olympics.
They never went home.
There's a peace treaty, Olympic peace treaty.
That's right.
You can travel, everything. Even if you go into like enemy territory, they in the Olympics, you can go. Come on, we're friends, right?
Say it again.
During the Olympic treaty, you can go into uh, territory like
Yes.
one of the participating countries,
Yes. So they
whoever
all of
the
them can
hosting
come
country.
here and subvert the nation at one time.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. And they all got housing. Remember they were doing how everybody was getting like free housing
And
through
everybody's Aryan.
yes.
Yes.
Just straight just locked you out.
Thank you, Brendan Thomas, with that dollar contribution to this program. Much love to you. Yes. So that's like, damn. Damn. So this would be more compiling evidence towards a worldwide hatred for the true Jews of the Bible. This is like a worldwide participation in the extermination process because
Yes.
it's a world war. It's World War One, WWI. And the war is
Yes.
against, yeah, and the war is against, wow.
It's a religious ceremony.
It's a religious ceremony. And then they bring in Baal and child sacrifice statues and this one and that one as the cult, this demonic demonocracy cult, worldwide cult, uh, takes part in. All of that.
Yeah,
It
because
never moved into the future. The future was the extermination of the heirs.
yes, sir.
That's the future. The future is a world without niggas. The future was and always will be without niggas.
In the air.
And the air, yeah. But if
In
you
the air.
say it again,
You know, like I say in the air, but like them as the heirs.
Facts. Sovereigns, religious, white, holy people when it's really just death and destruction. And as I said, the black Kaaba is nothing more than replication of an extermination vote.
Yes.
That's all the Kaaba is. So everybody is Muslim, everybody is Aryan, everybody circles the vote because this is the destruction of you know who. So this has to be worshipped by the people. This has to be praised by all nations because this is how the world eats off fusion power and stays in. This is deep, deep necromancy.
Where is life?
Deep necromancy. Deep necromaniacs. This is wow, we're in a Nazi nation. It's true.
Yes,
That's where
it's true.
that's where the evidence points on.
Yes. Yes, sir. Taken over by all those major mining and railroad companies in the late 1800s, early 1900s.
So they was all just parading around, and then they turned to guns on the people and went straight to war with them, right there, right
Yeah.
there. Wow. Okay. Anything else, man? I'm here
It
for
makes
it.
so much sense, Kev. And it makes so much sense, Kev. I ain't gonna hold you up though, Kev. Once I get some more, I'm gonna send it to you though.
Man, I see you in a minute, champ. Thank you.
No problem.
My man. It was all about the Holocaust, the burning of the black body. Damn, what a ride. What a ride. It was always about the burning, the alchemic fusion power. Mm, mm, mm. They all just watched fusion and power forever. Aryan race for an Aryan nation. And for God's holy people to be dead and used as scientific experiment for fusion power. So you got all your niggas in prison. You got all of them dying in the street for fusion power. For the power of the federal establishment over God's people. As long as you are dead, you're killing each other, your nation is asleep and dead as a race. Shit. What's the space race when you're already dead? What's a race? You were not even in the race. That's why it was just Russia, Germany, and America in the space race. All of them is one. They said the whole world was watching. Yeah, because all y'all is one. The whole world. What was we doing? We was probably looking up saying, look at these motherfuckers finna bomb us. Just like in the Man in the High Castle. A whole war going on right here in America. They got on TV, it's the War of the Worlds. And that space aliens don't came down from the heavens and start zapping people and shooting them. These are the stories that sugarcoat the Holocaust. These stories of science fiction is anti-Semitism towards the true Jew. All of it is hate and anti-Semitism towards God and his people. And all nations are together on this. So you gotta disassociate yourself with your own people. Yeah. You can't even be a part of the genocide. So that's why Deb is saying what she say. Because Deb, remember this. Deb. See these women? There's one in the middle ain't even no woman. But they had them little girls doing vile bad things to these people over here. These are all, how they come over here in the 1900 and all get free homes, all of them by way of the Girl Scouts. They destroyed these young white girls, and they was all in relations with them. And you can see that girl over there scared shitless of this man-looking thing in the middle. But that's what you was dealing with at the time. You had to make them see so they'll never forget. Everybody's trauma is E equals MC squared and tethered to one another. So every white person will feel your pain when you come from a truthful perspective. They too understand that it allows the curtains to fall, because this is all about the black body and the killing of Christ, the destruction of God's people, the heirs of the republic, and what it took for you to be. Now, what said is saying, and this is may be critical, that this right here just may be the machine that caused organic tissue to be burned alive. Burnt. You can't say it wasn't no Holocaust here in the Americas. The thing is explaining it. 424-209-9506. Hit that cash app. My cash tag is Gills Gang. Shout out to Keith Barnes with that $5 contribution. Crystal Ford, Tracy Williams. Shout out to you, Queen. Deborah Nichols, Jason Harris, Jim. Thank y'all this morning for contributing to this truth right here in Cairo University. So we can go into quantum physics, we can go into the literary arts, we can go into science fiction. We never going to escape the Holocaust of the American blacks here in America and the redemption of American blacks here in America. People need to know we were the ones in the Holocaust. They talking about free Palestine and Israel at war. Israel trying to go to war with African Americans right now, and then they're going to claim anti-Semitism in a minute. They trying to start a conflict. Remember, the African American problem in America is Israel's biggest problem. Remember, I posted that on my Instagram. This is what they talk about, not Palestinians, American niggas. And if you're not paying attention to Israel's white supremacist attitude and analogies towards African Americans and black folk as a whole, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble, buddy. These are, to black people, these would be the equivalent of Nazi Germany. These type of people do you so cold, and then when you say, hey, stop, they say this is anti-Semitism. Want me to stop? And we God's chosen people. You can't be if your bloodline is attached to this. You can't be God's chosen people. You can't. It's impossible. It's a fraud. You just became a nation in the 1948, 49. Press 1. That's right around the space base. Press 1. The people of this nation been here but see, y'all know that story. Let's talk about the true Holocaust. Man, and the Catholic and Rockefeller regime in which stole our lands and took our banks, and we're stuck in Rome. Press 1. Rome has to free us. We got to go against Rome in this mindset. Do you know Rome politicians are in Washington, D.C.? All of them are of Rome, of chaos. So you got to go well above some goddamn senator who's a Catholic or a Muslim. You got to go well beyond Candace Owens' friends and them at the Lloyds of London. You got to go well beyond that, and you got to address the matter and summon God himself at the supreme level. You can't play with this. This is big boy shit here. This big boy. This take more than hamster balls, nigga. You gotta have balls the size of the moon to be on the internet talking this. Your balls got to be the size of 2 Jupiter. Your testosterone level got to be uncanny, brother. You feel me? You got to come. This is me against the world, baby. This is the equivalent of that. Okay, I said the Holocaust was done to you, and my trusted advisor here says this is the possible space machine organism ripper off your skin machine right here. Turn your body into plasma and separate the bone and fossil fuel from the goddamn plasma about to be used for fusion. And what's the fusion? You leaving and they coming. You get on them trains, you ain't gonna never make it to the Olympic. You're gonna end up right there, gassed out, just like that little white girl said on The Man in the High Castle. What happened to all them niggas? All them black people? What y'all do? Put them on them trains by the hundreds. They never came back. This is the subliminal, not joke because it hurt, but this is the underline of it all. While they flying around in space, while they got Teslas on the moon, nigga, and doing donuts with rubber wheels and thrust on the moon. Just remember, all of it is to distract from the genocide and the Holocaust. And if these little people say they already went through the Holocaust, you won't even think twice about saying your Holocaust. You even had a Holocaust other than slavery? No, this is your slavery. You was free, and they turned you into dust, into plasma, into fossil fuel, and diamonds and pearls. Yeah. Okay? So stop looking at these people like they nice. I'm looking at them on my TV screen. That's all I'm saying. The Asian nations in association with the Orthodox Russian Jewish societies of the world have taken advantage of black people living and black people dead. In life, your ass is a battery, dead, you was a diamond. Both false prophet. You see? Which is illegal under the Republic. Yeah, high treason. The Nazis won World War 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, big two. We already know that. I don't need you to reiterate. You don't got no pom-poms. You got a voice. And if you don't got a voice, nigga, then you don't belong in this class. Okay? You too big and you too strong to be reiterating. I don't need no ad-libs. Thank you. And if you blocked, guess who fault that is? Your own. Your own. So I don't need no damn ad-libs. If you blocked, that's your problem. That's you. Shouldn't have been playing around. We talking about something specific. I've been watching your little chat. You know, so do they got diamonds in there? Or, nigga, that's a machine that makes plasma. And it looked like them superficial space machines they had during the communist regime. Say something intelligent. Maybe you block. Maybe I don't want you to be unblocked. Maybe I don't want you to chat. Maybe you've been chatting for 3 fucking years and it ain't amounting to nothing. Maybe that's what it is. Just sit back and learn. The chat, you ain't gonna win. And get a WhatsApp or something like Brittany and them. First one. They got 30 numbers, 50 numbers and shit. Hit that like button and subscribe. 424-209-9506. That's area code 424-209-9506. Man, it's a perfect time to be alive. Big Two like to talk to me through my chat. Yeah, he like to do ad libs and talk to me. He can type fast. Press 1. He type fast. You know, it's weird. Niggas can type fast. Press 1. That's a weird shit. Niggas be typing fast as a motherfucker. Be trying to share intercommunication. Listen. Alchemy is the study of what? The destruction of Adam. How to break him down. Again, going back to Chernobyl, okay? Going back to Chernobyl, I know it's hard for you to imagine Chernobyl having anything to do with your black ass. But you're not saying nothing. You feel me? You're not saying nothing. You too late, nigga. You too late. Look. I'm gonna show you right now. Big 2, you too late. Look, bro, we got you. Look, you talking in the chat. But they're sending me this right here. These big boilers, bro. Look, making plasma up to the side, bro. Strip you down. Look, train up top, bro. Uh-oh. Train on top, bro. See? You talking. Call in for what? Turn down for what, Big 2? Big 2? For what? You supposed to be getting the information. Just get the information, bro. You know, meet me halfway. That's all. The people need to wake up. Not for you to be playing up in the classroom. You're too big and strong to be playing and chatting and shit. You need to be getting these, doing the research on this meat stripper and take the flesh off so we can figure out what, why it was so smoked. You think that all these people came over here for nothing, using the same hand that the Nazis used as the regime? This is them coming right on over. Hey, they got their winning ticket, Big 2. You got to find how you was replaced with this. Where's your hellfighters at going off into war over in America doing this? Let me ask y'all something. How did Hitler say he got his idea from Americans? Well, I guess I'll continue to build on my studio, rearranging things at the crib and get my mind together. I hope y'all learned something. I hope y'all understand that this university is about and forever will be about the extermination camps, the trains, the finances, the weapons, the sci-fi mind control propaganda that was used and is being used to control Adam's thought process. Your forefathers was burned up, used for science projects and fusion power. In scientific terms of Albert Einstein and their secret codex have been figured out. I mean, we said it like said 2-3 years ago, right? But we got to prove it because everybody didn't understand it. So said now is went from where's said till, said is a fucking senior at Cairo University. That's where he at. See, I'll never leave this conversation. This is the foundation. The word of God is going to be proven that you are the true Jews and all 50 nations have come against thee by way of Roman Catholicism and the corpse of the United States Corporation and the Moors with their friendship treaties. Well, the Moors is Rome. So here you have it. To do what? To hide the Black Holocaust in America. To do what? To hide. I mean, you can have. How many people died in World War I? Let me see. Watch this one. This is the wobbly. This is the question of them all right here. Siri, how many people died in World War I?
Okay, I found this on the web for all right Siri, how many people died in World War I? Check it out.
Okay, 8 million. As many as 13 million. Huh? Siri, How many people died in the Great War?
Okay, I found this on the web for how many people died in the Great War. Check it out.
16 million. Let me see. Okay, y'all better quit playing. Huh? Do you see wars being carried out as theatric to cover what? The Holocaust. Period. Period. The Holocaust. Each revolution was a workers' revolution over the true people of America. You. There are French revolutions, there are Russian revolutions, there are Bolshevik revolutions. All of them are stories about you. There were stories about each other to be worse than the Crippin' Blood with nuclear missiles to this day. If you don't knock it off, they are in collusion, as I said, and I will prove. I'm going to be the only black man ever to walk the earth to prove collusion between these governments to genocide our forefathers. And we need compensation, and we need reclassification, and we need to sit at the table, and we need to do away with these entertainers and these 501(c) hustlers, and we need to go to the supreme level of law. But first thing is first, we have to understand it and know how to speak it. So I hope people are in their 1828, they're in a Black's Law Dictionary, they ready for a good week here at the Road. That's this week and next week because I missed a few days. So I'm always on some makeup type of stuff. The genocide happened, so is the theater. They live in a theater. They live in a different paradigm. Do you understand? They live where World War I happened and their great-great-grandpappy fought for freedom. And then World War II, and then now they here. Your paradigm is a little different. Your experience in America is different from them who lived in the vault. In Vault 33. They came out, yeah, we heard what happened. No, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what, I didn't know goddamn monsters. It's just human beings. It's you. That's it. No fairy tales for this young black male. See me stranded in this land of hell, jails, and crack cells. Press one. This is facts. So I've risen above mentally theater of war being used as a propaganda tool to sugarcoat and hide why my people ain't got shit. That's no longer a threat. I understand that from this point of view. You know, I understand World War I and the Great War and how can you explain 40 million people? Well, you need 2 wars, 3. Always on the verge of another one, goddammit. Press 1. Hit the like button. You need to explain this. How you 30? Them 30 million. Oh, that one. And then 5 years later, World War I after the Great War, because we still wasn't free and we still was treating y'all like this. Oh, that war right there, World War II? Oh, that's because this fool Adolf Hitler ran off with the gold. And how many is that? About 150 back there. Yeah. Close enough. Can we estimate? Yeah, we can estimate. Hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see y'all tomorrow on the road. The Black Holocaust continues. And as always,